Hello class 9, I welcome you all to your yet another class of democratic politics. In this class, we are going to continue with our chapter number 1, that is democracy in the contemporary world. Democracy, what does it mean? It is the form of the government in which the citizen of the country elects the government through election, and the representative being elected, they form the government, and that government acts on the behalf of the citizen for the benefit of the citizen only. And in this form of government, the citizen has their say in the election of the government also, and also in the working of the government. In the contemporary world, means in the present world, in this chapter we are going to see the scene of democracy. To elaborate this idea of democracy, we have taken the example of two countries. One was Chile and another one was Poland. What was happening in Chile? In Chile, initially it was a democratic country with the president as its head. Who was the president? What was the name of the president? It was Salvador Allende. But what happened? Salvador Allende, he faced the opposition from various political leaders in his country, and also the main and basic opposition he faced was from the military general, that is Augusto Pinochet, who forcefully asked Salvador Allende to step down from the governance of the country, and this General Augusto Pinochet, he took over the governance of the country, and a military coup was formed. What does the military coup means? Basically, military coup means in a country, military forcefully asks the present running government to give up the power as a government, and military itself takes over the power of the government and governs the country. So this Augusto Pinochet, he ruled the country as a military dictator for about 17 years, and after many opposition from the people, he finally gave up his dictatorship, and again democracy was restored, and the Michelle Bachelet, she became the president of Chile. Okay, and the next example we had taken was from the Poland. In Poland, up till 1980, it was the Communist Party which was running the country. Even though it was not a dictator, but still its working was similar to that of a dictator only. In the governance of this United Workers' Party, there was no freedom being given to any person or any citizen to form the unions or to ask any question from the government, and they were being removed by the government on the without being asked from the workers. They were being removed from their jobs, but due to these workings, these malfunctioning of this United Workers' Party, the people of Poland, they opposed this United Workers' Party, and finally democracy was restored in Poland also, with Lech Walesa as the president. Right? Lech Walesa became the president. See, basically in this class, our motive is to see the two different features of democracy. So to see the two different features of democracy, what we will do, we will first compare the non-democratic features of these two countries. So let's take firstly, we are going to see the differences in the non-democratic feature of Chile and Poland. The very first feature, Pinochet was the head, Communist Party was the head. There was a military dictatorship. In this, it was the political party which acted as the dictator. Then next one, in Poland, what this party was claiming, it claimed that it was working on the behalf of the workers. But we have seen that this is not the scene in the Poland. Why? Because the workers were being exploited by them and they had no say in the working and the governance of the country, and in fact they were being removed from their jobs without any given reason, right? But in Chile, the dictator, that is Augusto Pinochet, he did not made any such claim that he was working on the behalf of the working class. Rather, he supported capitalist. Capitalist, what does it this word means? See, this word capitalist, आप अगर हिंदी में देखो तो इसको कहते हैं हिंदी में पूंजीपति. पूंजीपति या capitalism. This word comes from the word capitalism. Capitalism, it is again an economic ideology जिसमें किसी एक पर्टिकुलर इंसान को उसके हाथ में पावर दे दिया जाता है और उसके पास पैसा होता है और इसलिए उसको पावर होता है कि वो जो कुछ भी बनाए और जिस प्राइस पे बेचे, उस प्राइस पर उस प्रोडक्ट को लोग ख़रीदने के लिए बेबस हैं, राइट? दिस वाज द सीन इन country of Chile, but in this Poland, it did not supported any capitalist, but the government itself was acting as the monopolist. Monopolist का मतलब क्या होता है? Monopoly, it comes from the word monopoly. Monopoly basically means when there is only one buyer or seller to a commodity and the customer is a bid to buy the product from that one particular seller, right? This is called monopoly, and this was the scene in the country of Poland, right? Now let's come, what was the similar feature between the two countries and their non-democratic government? The very first feature was that people could not choose or change their rulers, right? We have seen that in Chile, in Chile, it was the military general. He forcefully asked the president to step down from the presidentialship of the country, and this Augusto Pinochet, he forcefully took the governance in his hand, and in this all functioning there was the no say of the people at all, right? Again, this was the only scene in the Poland also, that the United Workers Party, it was ruling the country, and in the working of this party the people had no say, right? Then next similar feature was there was no real freedom to express one's opinion and organize protest against पॉलिटिकल एक्शंस ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. यहाँ पर दोनों ही कंट्रीज़ में लोगों को किसी तरह की फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच या फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ थॉट्स नहीं था, राइट? सो अगर किसी कंट्री में, यानी कि इससे हमको ये पता चलता है कि यानी कि अगर किसी कंट्री में ये दो फीचर्स पाए जाते हैं, दैट इज़ पीपल कुड चूज़ दी government and freedom to express one's opinion is being given in the hands of the citizen of the country, then these two will act as the feature of a democratic country, right? अगर कोई कंट्री डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री होगी तो उसके अंदर ये दो फीचर्स ज़रूर पाए जाएंगे. फर्स्ट वन इज़ पीपल कैन चूज़ द गवर्नमेंट, एंड सेकेंड वन इज़ दे हैव द freedom of expression of their thoughts, their discontentment from the government, and also they can go against the government and they can ask the government to step down from the governance, and they again, the citizen of the country, can form the new government. Okay, up till here we have seen the two features of the democracy. In our next class we will going to elaborate this idea of democracy, and we will see which countries in the world are democratic and which are not. Thank you so much. Have a great day.